get the highway open.
This time on the season finale of Heavy Rescue 401.
Turn, Dave, turn, buddy.
Kevin
Gotta be coming up, no?
fights a 60-ton battle.
That is upside down, sir.
Father and son
This is my first time doing something like this.
leap into the fray.
Hold on, Colin. Whoa! I'm kind of nervous.
And a new boss
Sonny, give it a snug.
needs Sonny to pull his weight.
Go! Go!
Advising roads are slippery.
It's the whitest snowstorm here is visibility 0.
In Toronto, the calendar says it's spring, but the weather and the roads are saying something else.
So here we are, beginning of April, but we're dealing with one last blast of winter, and the conditions are just treacherous right now.
On the 401 just west of the city, OPP Sergeant Terry Schmidt looks for drivers unprepared for the surprise onslaught.
It doesn't matter what kind of vehicle you're in, a car, commercial vehicle, or a tow truck. You have to always drive according to the conditions.
Life Officer 103 and 303 getting another caller advising large tow truck rolled into the ditch.
We have a report of a tow truck, a heavy tow, that's gone into the ditch, 427 near Highway 401. We're just getting on scene here right now. It does look pretty significant.
Wow, what a ride.
Okay, what do you got here? Well, we got a heavy tow truck, large commercial motor vehicle. He's gone off the ramp.
Wow. Even the toes are going in the ditch.
Whole front end of this truck is just destroyed.
Have this whole ramp shut down. It's going to be shut down for an extensive amount of time.
It's just a reminder that anybody can be involved in a wreck if they're not paying 100% attention. Even the pros.
Oh man, look at that blue sky.
Sunny, dry, and fast.
As the week passes, the snow and ice melt away.
It's been a pretty uneventful day on major routes across the city. Volume-wise, everything seems to be moving well.
But a turn to good weather can make some drivers more careless.
It's nice and dry out, so people aren't paying attention. The snowstorm's gone, right?
And just before noon, highway cameras catch the aftermath of a major crash.
Tractor trailer on its side, blocking all lanes. Looks like it's going to be a tractor trailer that hit a pickup truck.
On North America's busiest highway, closure is not an option.
I'm getting reports of a tractor-trailer rollover on the southbound 427.
I'm coming up to the airport right now. I'm very close.
Just to the east, Sonny Subra heads for the scene of what could be his first recovery operating a rotator.
This is a good way to start a new job and new company. It's gonna impress them, right?
Just a week ago, the chance to run the rotator convinced Sonny to make a big change.
It is a tough decision to leave Steve. It is.
His new bosses at Mississauga-based King Towing have an arsenal of heavy wreckers and a knack for chasing big jobs.
I'm very happy to be in rotator.
Sonny has to show them he's capable of running this complex machine.
I have to jump in the water to swim. If I don't jump in the rotator, how am I gonna learn?
This is the first rack with King Towing, so I had to prove I can do it.
And the stakes couldn't be higher.
This will look crazy, man.
We've got both ramps from the 427 northbound and southbound to the 401 westbound closed.
It's Friday afternoon. People are trying to get out of the city. This is going to be a major headache for thousands of motorists.
Rush hour, it's gonna be a mess.
What's the traffic like in Hamilton?
45 miles southwest in Hamilton. There's more trouble on the road.
Anybody know what's going on up there on the 403 by the lake? They got a garbage truck down in the ditch. Worst possible place on this entire road for that to happen.
Fully loaded apparently, so I'm sure we're gonna have our work cut out for us.
Metro Truck's Kevin Richardson knows the location and its challenges well.
That stretch there just tapered in, and it's a really tight spot on the highway. Let's see what you got here. A lot of weight, man.
The fully loaded 5-axle garbage hauler won't be coming up easily.
With that many axles, you know you're dealing with maximum weights out here.
In fact, it weighs in at over 120,000 pounds, the equivalent of 35 cars.
Oh yeah, you can see the tailgate busted open.
And unloading is not on Kevin's agenda.
Woo! Stinky garbage. Hey, Paul?
Yeah.
In a tight space with this much weight, Kevin needs a second rotator. So he's working with competitor Paul Sloat.
Okay. I'm gonna rip all my belts. I can't even get in here.
Before they can even begin the recovery rigging, they need to lift the trailer just to get their straps underneath.
And what I'll do is I'm gonna put a snatch block here, at least kind of pull, and see what happens.
Oh, there?
Yeah, I'm gonna go right through there.
This way?
Get around that whole beam, so try that, okay?
Okay.
Highway moving at all? 3 lanes down to 1 now.
Traffic was backed up for miles. Come on, come on, come on. Hustle. There we go. All right. Well, we'll see what happens here.
Yeah.
Even this small lift will be a strain.
Moving. Going.
Coming.
Okay.
They gain just enough room.
So what I'm gonna do is go around this back corner with a belt. You wanna put one protector down, you can leave it up top.
Yeah, I put one down here for that corner.
They use straps to reduce the risk of tearing through the trailer wall.
I'm just moving out and over.
All right, man.
Paul will lift on the front of the trailer, while Kevin takes on the back. And fighting this weight, their rigging needs to be perfect.
Gotta be coming up, no? Come on, baby.
The trailer is on its wheels, but still in the ditch, and leaning badly.
The hardest part is getting it out now.
And the bottleneck of traffic is becoming critical.
We're gonna air it up and walk it out now.
Okay.
Say within the hour, I'll have it out just to be safe.
MTO's asking.
Yeah, let's say within the hour, 45 minutes, okay? Thanks, man. Everybody's rubbernecking even on the other side. I'm just trying to speed it up.
The quickest way out is forward. So Paul will pull on the front of the tractor and trailer. Kevin will try to hold up the heavy back end while it inches up and out.
We're just supplying air to the tractor and trailer, so we can release all the brakes.
Okay, Paul.
Yeah.
That should be good. It's gonna be a bitch getting out. We're gonna use this now. Just pull it. Okay, go ahead. All right. Oh. Heavy, man. Yeah.
There's still a truck laying sideways on its side across the lane. All traffic should stop. Everything is good.
Back at the 401-427 ramp, Sonny is assessing the scene. A big mess.
Lucky the both drivers not injured. It's a pretty bad accident.
The semi hauling steel coils lost control on the ramp, smashing into the barrier and slamming down. pinning a pickup and blocking all westbound lanes. Firefighters have already cleared up spilled diesel, but there's still a huge job ahead.
What do you want to put in my truck?
Sonny's first rotator recovery will be a massive challenge, and his new bosses will have eyes on his every move.
It's a lot of pressure because they don't know who I am, and it's about the trust, right? Like, they gotta trust that I can work with them, right?
Sonny Desi and his brother Suk run a young, energetic crew.
It's me and my brother started this company back in 2008. I was 18 years old. We just started with 2 trucks.
Get those chains.
Now we run about 13 trucks.
The big mess, man.
Each coil weighs as much as 2 cars. Unloading them would make uprighting the wreck much easier, but offloading would take time. And where these highways connect, time is in short supply. Toronto's busiest north-south artery, the 427 connects the QEW to the 401, continuing to the airport and beyond. A lifeline for close to 500,000 drivers a day.
46,000 pounds. 6 of them. 46,000. We have to put them on a float.
Yeah, but we should be able to straighten it up and get some lanes open.
Okay, if you want to do that, we can
Tip it, put it right here, and we'll get traffic moving.
All right, so look, guys, let's go.
So they'll have to work with the coils on board, and no one's feeling the pressure more.
It's gonna be a evening rush hour, it's gonna be jammed, it's gonna be a lot of problems.
Than the new guy.
Okay, first of all, chain up this axle. Okay, with the suspension. Okay. Chain it up from here. Go through the frame. I just got into this truck only 1 week, so I don't know about these hinges. And I'm not familiar with this controller.
It'll be a test for him to see what he can do.
Westbound is completely stopped.
What the? It's not coming out.
What is the problem? Got a truck in the ditch, right-hand lane. Is it like this all the way to Toronto?
On the 403 in Hamilton.
All right. Oh.
Kevin is fighting 120,000 pounds of garbage.
Okay. Pull with your belt. Try that. Oh.
Determined to stay in the ditch.
Heavy, man.
Ditch was pretty deep, and it's deceiving, right, with that much weight.
Try to use your drag and your belt. Holding your back, yeah, well. Okay.
And with that many axles, it's just a fight.
I'm gonna loosen my lines here. Hang on. Then that way I can pull ahead and I'll use one back here, Paul. I gotta get the highway open. Oh, damn it.
Kevin moves forward to add more power to Paul's forward pull. He'll need to re-rig fast. The lanes have now been blocked for over 2 hours.
Well, hopefully I'm not taking too long for you guys. Just thinking we had unloaded, so they can look at it that way. There we go, Tower of Power's here. What's up, Davey?
Dave Walters has arrived from the Metro Yard just in time to help with the new rigging. They add a low line to help coax the heavy load to the road.
Yeah, pull that cable. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. With his extra power on the back, should be able to get all up. Hope. Ready? Okay. Come on, baby. Turn, Dave. Turn, buddy. Good? Got a rope?
All 5 trailer axles are on solid ground.
Brakes are on. Thanks for your help, Paul. No problem. I'll talk to you later, all right?
I had a busy winter between that, having a newborn in my life. I'm fortunate for that, and just keep plugging away.
All lanes are open on the 403. We have a wreck up here.
45 miles northeast.
Yeah, it's up here by the airport.
Oh, that explains it.
Nothing is moving on the westbound 427.
The wind is stuck. Wind is not coming out.
Including Sonny's winch lines.
Alex, can you help me? Pull this winch out. I'm really nervous because this is the first time with the King Towing I'm doing a job. So like, I'm pretty nervous how things gonna go.
A quick inspection reveals that Sonny's inexperience isn't to blame.
No, they're all tangled.
Hold on.
You got to redo your winches, man.
But the delay won't help his nerves.
Okay, pull. Hold on.
That's it. Okay, my truck is set up.
The crew is ready and the race is on.
We have closed 427 southbound and it needs to be reopened immediately.
And what's your plan for timeline right now?
Well, let me just get this thing bricked up. As soon as we do that, I think 1 hour.
But uprighting the truck while keeping the coils in place will be a challenge.
We're gonna hold these coils with chains. We're gonna lift it at one shot.
2 sets of low lines will pull the trailer over. A third wrecker will pull the tractor, and a fourth will lift the steel rolls and catch the trailer.
Let me drop it this side, okay?
Okay. Go. We're trying to chain down the coils and use them as leverage so that we turn the whole thing over on its wheels. Hopefully that'll hold.
Then, let me give you another one.
It's a complex plan with no room for anything to go wrong.
Everybody, guys. Okay, you're gonna go on low lines on the other side. He's gonna work the top ones. You guys are going down, okay? Yeah. Okay. Make sure it's not on high speed, okay? Slow speed, okay? Everybody listens to me, okay? Sonny, give it a snug.
Time for Sonny to show what he can do.
Okay, move, guys.
I'm kind of nervous. The load gonna shift up or come up or something like that.
He needs to work in sync with the entire team. A wrong pull could slide the wreck right into their tracks.
Hey! The low first! The low! Mike!
Hold on! Hold on!
Wait! Go! Go! The low first!
Fast, step it.
Off a major ramp to the 401.
Let me know.
Sonny's first rotator job for the new boss at King.
Yeah, Mike!
Is meeting massive resistance.
Go!
From the loose load of steel pulling the other way.
Go!
Bring it up! When one guy pulling too hard, the trailer started to slide. What's going on there? If we slide too close, it's gonna land on our wrecker.
Mike, whoa, pull!
I'm pulling.
Go! Okay.
All right, rolled it over. Good job.
Good job, man. Yeah.
Okay. That truck, pull it out. Pull your truck out.
It's upright, but getting it off the road won't be a simple tow.
When we bring it down, the problem started. Mama, still you gotta offload it, eh?
The position of the coils is changed.
The entire 46,000-pound load is shifted to one side. It threatens to pull the leaning trailer back down if they let go.
We thought it's gonna be easy, but it's went wrong.
It's coming this way.
This is bad.
The rush hour's coming, so we're supposed to be moving quickly. Otherwise, the whole city's gonna stop.
I'm clear.
190 miles west down the 401.
Anything else holding?
Colin Vandenheuvel is heading to a job in his dad's 35-ton record, a big promotion from his old 1-ton.
Obviously, we want to build the business, we want to keep growing it. And obviously, Colin, I'm going to groom him into that position of being able to run this company and manage the things that have to be done.
One of the first steps toward being a leader is managing a scene all on his own.
My first solo recovery. Go assess the scene.
It's literally quicksand.
She's sunk pretty good.
Today, he's facing a tractor sunk into an excavation site.
Okay, this is gonna be fun. One toe pin's in, now I gotta dig the other one out. Because of how deep he's actually sunk, I'm gonna have to lift this thing up and out of the hole that it's in. I gotta dig this thing out so I can get a second pin on this.
No, he's doing another job right now.
What's going on here?
I'm gonna back up beside it here. My age does kind of affect how people think I'm gonna get the job done, but that just gives me more of a reason to prove them wrong. All right, I'm gonna go grab a strap.
Colin needs to lift the tractor out of the hole before pulling, or risk destroying the front axle. And he's got just the tool for the job.
An endless loop, it's a super strong nylon strap that we use. That way I'm gonna get a nice even pick, because I'll use one winch line, and then that way I'm not trying to work with 2 winches and kind of level it out.
But a friendly passerby wants to offer some help.
What? Yep, thank you.
So I just want to check up on him and make sure that it's going well for him, not that it's a trust issue or anything like that.
Sorry, Paul, is that front axle going to take the pad? Or are you going to need to do more of a lift? You think it's going to come up and out of that hole, or is it just going to pull on that front axle?
I know it annoys him a little bit, but I'll always be in that back corner somewhere.
My dad keeps calling me because he's nervous. And when he's nervous, he calls me, and it gets kind of annoying sometimes. And this is one of those times.
He's got to get some lift on this unit. If he doesn't, he could actually pull the front axle right off this truck.
Let's see what she does here.
There we go. All right.
This one's definitely a big win for me.
And he's one job closer to leading the next generation of preferred towing.
I'm here to make a name for myself, and I want to prove to them, and I want to prove to everyone that, you know, I'm not just some kid, I'm not just, you know, the boss's son.
This is bad.
Back in Toronto,
I'm just holding this with a strap.
Sonny's got his own skills to prove. And right now, his line is all that's preventing the steel trailer from smashing back down.
Yeah, we gotta lift up the coil. So much weight on this side.
Why do you say that as opposed to just dragging the whole nose?
Yeah, but see, when I release that side, it's coming this way. See the weight on this side? Right at 46,000. Get one from this side. Get a chain. Get another chain from this side.
Okay. Let me hook this one on.
When the coil slammed over, they tangled up in the chains that were holding them.
It won't fit.
Pulling them free means risking a dangerous whiplash.
Move up. Move up.
The chain could snap any minute and could hurt anybody on the scene. We don't want to be close.
Okay. More. Anything could happen, man. Anything could happen. No.
Blocking the ramp to 401 westbound. What the hell happened?
With traffic backing up on the 401 on-ramp,
Okay. More.
Sonny and his new bosses need to move the steel coils from the edge of the trailer.
Release this one.
But they're too tangled up in the chains.
Take it off from here.
When the load shifted, the chains are really tensioned, stuck in there. Release it. You're gonna cut it or no?
There's no choice but to cut the chains off. So the fire department steps in to help.
We're gonna use the cut-up saw.
Yes.
You cut this one, then go fly it.
We have to cut it. Like, it has a lot of tension on it, so we have to find a point where we can cut it without getting ourselves injured. Captain, you can cut it other side. Other side, you can only see this much. Yeah, you can cut it other side. Yeah, they're gonna cut it on the bottom. It's not bottom. That's it. Lift it up.
Move out.
That's it, man. Go. Keep going. Go on, keep going.
They'll remove the load and secure it on another trailer.
Okay, we're gonna get a float here.
It was a great teamwork to get the last piece out of there.
Yeah, good. Bring it down. Okay, that's it.
On the front.
Okay.
Now they can clean up the scene and open the ramp.
It looks bad, but the driver has not even a scratch.
Great job, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
A victory for the King crew and a first test for their newest member.
I got chance to jump in the rotator. It's not easy. At least I'm learning something, you know?
He's a dedicated person. He loves his job. That's what we need.
This is a good beginning. I'm looking those big guys, how they work. I'm trying to catch up with them.
"190 miles to the west,
Hey guys, come on in.
Gary and his wife Tammy are working on some community service that has nothing to do with towing.
This is actually quite a large kitchen, but because it's raised...
It's just a natural transition for us to help people that are in need. It's what we do every day.
And it's 3,800 square feet.
This is just another step to help people in a good way.
I love that there's plumbing everywhere. We're here because we're checking it out to see if it's a viable location for us to purchase for youth homelessness housing. An exit door there.
The housing will partner with several agencies in the community.
It's nice here too because there's a little office.
Tammy is also Gary's business partner. With winter winding down, it's the perfect time for them to get started.
Got laundry room.
We got to give back to the community. We're a firm believer in that. But Tammy has a personal stake at this.
When I was younger, I was homeless, essentially. I was taken out of the house when I was 16. I had no idea what was going on. So it's really important for me that this happens because I was there. Sorry.
You know, I'm proud of her and proud of what she's accomplished. And in turn, if we can help somebody else get through a tough time in life, then yeah, it's good.
Take care, drive safe, man.
You can be safe all you want, but the idiot in front of you gotta worry about.
The next day, just east of town, the highway is clear.
Collisions don't happen by chance.
And OPP Sergeant Tim Ives is working to keep it that way.
We can prepare our programs, our patrol, our targets, but we can't prepare for what that one driver is going to do.
And on a busy industrial route like the 402, commuters need to allow space for the heavier vehicles around them.
We are not equal on this road. Being a car driver, you have to respect the fact that trucks take a lot longer to stop.
And just after 4 p.m.,
we have someone to attend and check of a possible tractor-trailer rollover.
10-4.
a major incident involving a transport and a car on Highway 21.
Now they're in the ditch. They're off the highway.
Gonna be a long cleanup. Hopefully that dude made it all right.
The truck was heading south when a car pulled off the shoulder. The truck rolled, dumping 50 tons of corn.
We're actually running out of light. We're getting towards the end of the day. It's going to get darker. We're hoping to get this out as quick as we can. That is not a little bit off the road. That is upside down, sir.
That's a pretty bad roll.
Gary needs all the heavy help he can get. But today, there's only one operator around, the rookie.
Everything is just, one more notch towards learning everything that he needs to learn in these heavies.
Everything's out of it. Yeah. Unbelievable, the blast zone on this one, where the corn came out, where it went to.
High velocity, throwing it everywhere. Normally when we get there, the wheels are facing the road. This one, the wheels are facing the ditch. Like, this truck must have done like a roll and a half. You don't see him this mangled this bad, and guys walk away.
The tractor itself is just demolished.
For the first time ever, father and son will work a rollover as a two-man team.
So my plan is, with this one call, we're gonna reach out and pick this thing up. But we got an issue. We got high voltage lines above us, right above where we're gonna lift.
He has to know all the dangers that are involved in this job and things that are gonna sneak up on you. He has to be 100%.
Okay, we got the road, it looks like here. I'll back into position, and we'll get the rotator working first. Yeah. You wanna back me in, Colin?
They'll need the entire road to work, cutting off the main link between the 402 and communities along the shore of Lake Huron.
Management's wondering about time frame.
I should be able to have this done in 2 hours. Okay? We got 2 hours, let's get it done. Okay?
We have the OPP, they want this open, MTO, everybody has demands on the guy that's leading that job. That's something that Colin's gonna have to step into.
This one's definitely time crunch. We gotta hustle. Let's get some chains, let's start rigging, okay? I think I found a good solid spot. It's right on the structure of the trailer here.
Before they even start to upright the wreck, they need to drag it away from the overhead power lines. Even without direct contact, if a boom gets too close to power lines, electricity can arc or jump right into the truck.
Okay, switch it to remote, start booming me out. Stay away from the truck. Remote only. We just don't want the hydro to jump from the power lines to the truck. If I'm operating off the side of the truck, I can get zapped. That's good, boomer out. Let's see what it does. Okay, rotate it over.
With the boom almost fully extended, Colin needs to inch the trailer back and up the bank without moving any closer to the lines overhead.
Okay, we gotta watch. It's a long stretch out with that, okay? Yep. It's gonna drag to you first. Yep. Once you get the lift, you can just boom in, boom in, winch in. It's gonna be a little bit of a fight on this one, okay?
He's had the training. It's time to see what he can do.
It's moving. Keep it going. This is my first time doing something like this. This is my first time doing something like this.
On Highway 21, north of Sarnia.
Pull her in. Go ahead. Just start booming in. Okay.
Colin has pulled the grain hauler to the edge of the bank, but now he needs to pull it up.
Can you winch up a little bit higher, Cole, just a notch?
Without booming anywhere near the high voltage lines above.
One little mistake here and bad things will happen.
Good. Okay, now just slide the whole rotator backwards.
He slides the entire boom back to buy some more room before winching the truck the final inches toward the road.
Bring it a little closer. All right, hang her right there, buddy. You got it. Okay, let's get some strapping going here.
The trailer's back end is in a safe position to upright it, away from the power lines.
Run it through here, Cole. Just like this, just a little loop into there like that. Okay, try and keep the corn out of it.
But the front end is still dangerously close.
Set your truck in here. I'll get over there. So you get your truck rigged. I'll do the same that we just did here. Okay, and away we go. Looks like I got about an hour to get this thing upright. This here where I'm hooking on is just the actual plate for the fifth wheel and the tractor where they connect. Just a good strong piece of structure. There we go. She's moving for us now. The trailer and the truck are moving up the bank, and they're moving away from the pole and the hydro lines, so we're getting into a better working zone. Get another strap underneath this thing. Okay.
Now they can tackle the lift. But since the truck rolled completely over, it won't be a simple maneuver.
We're actually doing what's called a reverse roll. It's not rolling towards us this time. We're actually taking it away from the trucks and rolling it into the ditch.
One set of lines from each wrecker will lift the trailer, while a second set catches it and sets it down.
On this one, it's especially important to catch it as it's rolling. If we don't catch it, there's the possibility that this truck could just roll right back over. You ready? Ready? Okay.
Colin has to be right in sync with me as this happens. The two trucks have to work together.
Okay, Colin, start bringing it up nice and easy. For me, bud.
Colin has never executed this move on a recovery.
Definitely a little worried on this one.
Just let her down. Okay, well, I'm loose on my end. Let down.
And as half of the two-man team, he needs to stay in step with Gary.
He's got to catch this trailer for me.
You got her all, buddy. Beautiful. Okay.
It's a success so far, but there's a long way to go.
This is only stage like 2 of 5 here. We still need to get it up and out of the ditch.
You're hooked and right into the chain. Now we're gonna winch her the rest of the way up. I'm just gonna put this thing right on the road.
They'll each use one line to pull the wreck to the road and another line to hold the trailer upright.
And again, Colin has to be right in sync with me.
If Colin gets ahead of Gary pulling too much at the bottom of the trailer, the entire wreck could topple right back over.
Okay, let me get a good solid pick call, and then we're gonna bring it close. I'm gonna get it up in the air. Work your bottom line. The top line is just holding it.
But while Gary is still setting up,
I turned and I looked, and the truck's moving, and I'm not ready, and the rotator's not ready to do the catch.
Hold on, Colin. Whoa! Okay, let me get a good solid pick, Colin.
north of Sarnia on Highway 21,
I'm gonna get it up in the air.
Gary Vandenhoevel is finalizing his positioning to pull the grain hauler to the road. But Colin is already way ahead.
Hold on, Colin. Whoa! Oh, hold on here. Let me get a hold of this thing.
Gary is taking control in time.
All right, buddy. We're good.
Now father and son need to refocus and work together.
Coming along real nice. Like what I see. Okay. You got a little ahead of me at that one point, starting to roll over on me. I'm like,
He's focused on his job, but he just forgot another element in it. There's another guy behind him, and he's got to stay in tune with him.
Their 2-hour window is closing fast, and they still need to swing the mangled tractor onto the road.
what's your plan here? Are you just gonna do a side pick? I'm not gonna do it, you're gonna do it. Oh, yeah? I gotta make sure that we don't put too much weight down and topple the truck over, because I've got a pretty far reach right now, and the tractor does have a bit of weight to it. Good? I'm good. You gotta watch your legs though, right? Nice and easy, boom it up.
Extending out like this, we're putting a lot of force on this rotator. If I do this wrong, it could flip the truck.
I need the boom up. Perfect. Clearly not your first time operating a rotator.
I definitely hope that I've proved to my dad that I'm ready for the heavies. And I'm ready to step up into the world of heavy recovery.
Well, now we got to separate the units and tow them home. We've got a truck that's pumping out all of the loose corn. They're going to be vacuuming forever. I'm happy and I'm a proud dad.
It shows that he has a lot of trust in me.
Awesome job. Let's go home. Go home. All right. See you there.
You're always learning in this industry, but Colin surprises me. He's really a natural at it. And I can see, you know, as the next year goes on, 5 years, he's really going to become a quality operator, and I'm pretty happy with that.
With the winter over, Gary can look back at the growth in his entire crew.
All right, let's get that rotator in here. Let's rig it.
Each one of the guys is, you know, another season behind them.
If we can get it off this lag, that's going to give it more angle.
And they're stepping up and gaining more knowledge as each year goes on.
Come on, honey. That's what I want to see. I like it a lot.
Okay, move, guys.
Every job, there's lessons learned.
Make a luck, Johnny.
Not just on Gary's team, but for every crew who works the highways.
It weighs almost as much as you do, man.
Pretty much.
The more that they do it on their own,
There's a reason they like me on these big jobs.
the more they're gonna learn.
Good job, guys. That was a lot of fun. A little nerve-wracking, too.
It's windy up here.
This is an industry and a job. There's no in between. You either love this or you hate it.
It's been beyond long. I don't know what to say, man.
It's a rush every time you go out there.
Drivers are not moving over. You gotta watch your back.
I caught me a Jeep. That's awesome.
Okay, we're free. There you go.
Beautiful.
We'll make a lot of folks with guns and badges very happy when we get the 401 opened up.
You got the guy out. He's on his way home for dinner. So am I.
Going, guys, okay? It's a great team. I love this job. I love it.
I still get pumped every time that phone rings and we get the call.